All right, let's try this again. Because that live stream kind of ended because my phone overheated, and then I couldn't get back to the screen, and it said that it was still active. And I'm like, how is it still active when it said that the temperature was too hot? And then it all went away. So I don't know. Oh, trying to get out of here is just insane. All right, let's try this. Fix the windshield. All right. Well, good day, Grovers. How are you? All right, so this is my second live stream. I just stopped the other one. I don't know what happened to it. But anyways, we are traveling, or I am traveling from, I started off at Blue Mountain, but then the connection dropped. Or I don't know if it dropped or not, but my phone overheated. And I had to end it somehow. So I just canceled it and restarted the app. Hopefully it exists. Otherwise I just drove and spoke for nothing really. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Oh, you were just plowing, eh? Oh my gosh. Man, I don't know how you guys do that. That's insane. I gotta fix this. Hold on. Freaking jumping around like crazy here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know how you guys all do it. That's just insane. It's what you signed up for, yeah. You know what? One thing I love the fact that everybody does something different, and everyone is always, I don't know, no two jobs are the same. Well, maybe some 9-to-5 jobs are, but I don't know. I like variety. I don't like the same. It just gets boring, monotonous, and you're like, am I actually contributing to anything? It's just, I don't know. I love what I do. And yeah, and then actually this is awesome. I'm able to, do these little videos in between appointments and things, which is kind of cool, which is the way I roll. So Grover, listen, what time do you get up and have to start plowing? And do you just do you plow main roads, or do you plow residential or commercial? Oh man, yeah, being a millwright in a factory, yeah, that could probably get monotonous after a while. Sometimes, man, we just gotta, I don't know, we just gotta find our thing and change it up, change the script, just do something different. Because otherwise, it's, I don't know, man. Life's too short. You need it to be fun. And if you're not having fun, change it. I think most people just stick with the same old because they're like, okay, I've got all these bills I gotta pay because now I'm in debt. I got a house, I got a mortgage, I got married, I took out this loan, I took out that loan, I gotta pay for my kids to do this. And before you know it, you're in debt. And then you're working, just trying to survive. And you're like, well, I can't change my job because I'm used to getting this amount of pay. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing to pay for all the things that I've had to do, but I'm miserable and I hate my life. And it's I think too many people get stuck in that rut, and it's a worldwide thing. It's not a local thing. It's not a Ontario thing or a Canadian. It's worldwide. It's unbelievable. people do get sick and miserable. 100%. So yeah, okay, commercial. I guess commercial would be good, but I guess you guys got a timeline of like when everything's got to be plowed by. I guess. I don't know. I haven't plowed before. That's one thing I always think about, because if you've got like a bunch of commercial clients that you're plowing for, there must be something in there that says, well, everything's going to be plowed by, you know, whatever time in the morning before everyone can get to work. But if you don't get it plowed because you got stuck at another guy or another business that you're plowing out, like how do you, I don't know. It's got to be tricky to navigate that, because everybody wants everything plowed at the same time, but you can't be everywhere to everybody. So this, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's so confusing in the world. Everyone wants it. Everybody wants everything right at once. Look at that, eh? You gotta love Dufferin. Hey, Willie, you're back. Yeah, I guess it helps when you have a lot of employees to be able to do all the plowing. I guess that gets tricky if you're just, you know, just you. Hard one to do. So Willie, you're enjoying the beautiful weather down south. What made you, or what are you doing down there? You retired, or you got sick and tired of the same old script in the northern climates of the USA? See, that's the other thing, right? You got all these guys, you know, taking people's garbage away, but those people are so, I don't know, they are so demoralized, and people just don't even think about it, right? But if it wasn't for those guys or gals or whoever taking away your garbage, you'd have to do it yourself. And I don't know, man, I think anyone in the service industry, right? I mean, these are the unsung heroes, right? Because if you don't get your driveway plowed in the summer, or to do with that, and then you've got guys doing, you know, taking your garbage away and, you know, recycle and all that kind of stuff. It's just, you know, without that, you know, it's a very different world, so to speak. I don't think anyone's above anybody. I think everyone should be just treated equal, man. Like, we're all doing the best that we got to do. You know, you got brain surgeons out there doing what they do, and doctors doing what they do, and, or I should say your general practitioner is doing what they do. And I don't know, man, everyone's jobs are all, I don't know. I would love to do so many different jobs, but, you know, you only live, you live your life, and hopefully it was a good one, and whatever happens to us after that, who knows, right? It's so cool when I have two people who are who are communicating with each other on a live stream that I'm filming. I think it's so cool. It's great when people can interact with each other, right? Because here's the thing, could you imagine we all get together, you know, so many different people from walks of life. I think it's pretty cool, right? I mean, whether you're older, younger, doesn't matter what generation you're from, right? We're all human beings. Let's all get along. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the weather, it's kind of changing a little bit as I get closer to Orangeville. It's starting to, I think It's hard to know if it's starting to snow or if it's just blowing off of the trees. No, it's snowing. It's snowing now. Yeah, it's amazing. I've been to Florida so many times. I don't really have a favorite place in Florida, as long as it doesn't have snow. That's my only criteria. But I guess places in the northern part of Florida, they got snow this year. That's insane. I would have never thought snow would eventually reach down that low. Yeah, it's sometimes, driving in the snow is, I don't know, sometimes I find it very therapeutic. Just, you can kind of just chill, be with your thoughts, drive, listen to a podcast, listen to some YouTuber in Canada just yammer away. I don't know. Maybe one day if my channel, not if, but when my channel gets bigger, maybe I'll do like a get-together, right? Meet up at a local restaurant or something like that, and do subscriber appreciation day or something. That would be cool if I could get my channel to something like that. I'd be all for that, because I'm an extrovert. I really like people, and I'd love to be able to get all of us together just for a period of time, I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool. So there is a ski resort, Mansfield Ski Resort, on my right hand side. We're going to get down a little further. On the left hand side there's a green sign. That's a place where you can go hiking. There's like 50 kilometers of trails on the left-hand side in that Dufferin Forest right there. I'm a runner, so I like going trail running. So I've driven up here and gone in there a number of times. I've actually been biking in there with a buddy of mine. And it's a fantastic place to go. It's just so diverse. There's like single track, there's sand, there's rocks, there's roots, there's, double wide trails in there. So, they get a little bit of everything. And then on the right-hand side, there is a, like I said, that ski resort. But then you got the Mansfield Outdoor Center on the left-hand side. They have a restaurant over here, and they've got, I don't know, I think you can go camping in there as well. And then they charge, you can take your mountain bikes in there, and then they charge you for the day or whatever. But anyways, that's on the left-hand side. You can see some signs that are, there it is, right there. Yeah, so it's kind of a cool place. And then, like I said, on the right-hand side, all these trees right here, that's where there's a private ski club called Mansfield. Now I'm just continuing south. And as I continue south, we'll have we're gonna go through the small little town. It's not even a town, it's like a hamlet. It's just a bunch of houses, 2 gas stations, convenience store where they sell. They have like a little LCBO is inside there, so you can sell all the liquor and everything else. It's a small little town. The size of the snowbanks. Jeez. Yeah, well, it's a little bit better up here than I thought. I thought it was going to be worse, to be quite honest. I may do is, once I get a little bit further south, I'll hit some back roads. Let's see what those back roads are going to be like today. Hopefully the plows have all been out on the back roads, I'm sure by now. But it should be interesting. There's the Dufferin Museum on the left-hand side. It's up at the south. I'm actually way ahead of myself. I keep forgetting. You got to go through the little hamlet first. At the lights, that's where the hamlet is. We hit this little hamlet. Little baseball field on the right-hand side. Oh, they've got more homes coming up. Fall of 2026. There's the beer store on the right-hand side. Gas station. Two gas stations in this little hamlet. More drifts. Look at that, eh? Just whipping across the road. These ones are okay. We've driven through some worse ones earlier on in the stream. I'm nursing my coffee. It's almost done. Okay, so now, where am I? So now we go down this crazy big hill. I'm surprised they don't have what grade it is on there. So we're gonna hit this, we'll go down, we'll come back up, and we're getting close to Highway 89. Highway 89 runs east-west, and again, I'm going south towards Lake Ontario as if I'm driving. If I stayed on this road, which is Airport Road, it would take me to the airport, Pearson International. So that's basically the way I'm going right now. Temperature's been dropping. Man, it's windy out there. I think it's minus 22 with the wind chill. Man, put me on a beach right now. Hey, Willie, if you're still watching, hit me up, man. I need to go somewhere warm. Now, I think they put this sign, the speed limit down to 60 because there's a house on the right-hand side that's just being built. But before that house was there, this store on the left-hand side right here, they used to sell all kinds of different things, really cool stuff. But there was a lot of accidents at that intersection, from my understanding. And there was where they were building that house on the right-hand corner, that place, it had historical value because I think it was one of two type of barns that were built into a hill that were still intact from like the 1800s or something like that. Anyways, it was very, very cool, but they said there was a lot of accidents happening because they couldn't see people. I don't know. Anyways, long story short, that property ends up getting sold. barn and stuff are all gone, and that business is no longer there, but yet now the speed limit is now still 60 at that spot, and neither of those things are a factor anymore. So it's funny how certain things kind of happen and then become irrelevant, but then you're stuck with the end result from that time. It's just interesting. Yeah, but there is no problem at that corner anymore, because the barn was demolished or taken away to a museum or something like that. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I crossed Johnny's path. I was in one of his videos when he was filming the Santa Claus parade, and I had just finished live streaming the Santa Claus parade and was walking back to my car when Johnny passed me, but I didn't see him. I had my head down walking, and I didn't see that we literally just passed each other. And then I ended up going back that way, but then he was so far ahead of me, and then I saw in his video he went down into the subway, so I missed him. But I've met up with a couple of other streamers in Toronto. But yeah, I've been into a couple of areas where I've missed Johnny, and that was just one example. There's been a couple of other ones. Okay, so Dufferin Museum is on the left-hand side, and then this is Highway 89, and that's Airport Road. Wow. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna hit some back roads now. It's always fun. I don't know what my coverage would be like. I know on Airport Road I'll actually drop my connection if I keep going. So I'm going to go west. I'm going to go west, which is right, and see what I can hit on some of the back roads. So we're in the township of Mono, which was established in 1850. I could go this way. Let's go this way right now. Man, it looks windy. That should be fun. Do some back road. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do, Willie? I'll actually I'll post a link in the video that I was in with Johnny Strides at the point where I passed him. I'll do that. Yeah, it's just funny, right? Missing people where, you know, we're all living our life, but we're all kind of different locations at different times, and anyways, it's always fascinating. But yeah, check this out. This is now these are some cool back roads. Fun times. You're very welcome, Willie. Very welcome. Okay, so it looks like the snow squall is moving in. Now, I don't know what my connection's going to be like, but I think it'll hold the connection. That shouldn't be a problem, but it may skip a little bit. So just know that I'm going to keep going, even though it may be skipping. So stay with me. But yeah, look at this, eh? Oh my God, if you don't like the weather, just drive down the road a little bit, and now you got this. Nice wintry road, though. Man, there was one day I hit so many drifts. Holy, I forget which day that I posted that video out. Maybe about a week ago. And man, I just hit drift after drift after drift. It was a little crazy. So I'm gonna be looking for another road to go southbound. Not this one, because that's a no exit one. Gonna keep on going. I think there's one if I go left. It's hard to remember. Anyways, I'll find a road. They're all gonna take me somewhere. just some will take me faster to my destination. That's all. Now we're talking real winter roads. But I can hear the snow underneath my tires. That's what I want to know. Is this a through road that I can go down? Or do I have to go straight? I don't want to go straight. Let's go this way. All right. Fun times. Yeah, whenever I'm driving in the country, I'm always looking for on days like this. At least I know where the snow banks are. At least I've got something to work with, to stay within. Right? Don't venture away too far from the brown snow. There's always a hill to go up. Let's give her. Man, this is beautiful. Wow, it looks like it's snowing heavier. This is fun. Because this is kind of cool. Oh yeah, fun times if you live in the country, right? This is just lovely. Willie, if you're still with me, man, you're probably sitting there in the beautiful warmth of Florida. Okay, I found the yellow line, but makes for a challenging drive. Man, like a number of years ago, I remember this road being packed. Stop, all needing to get out and get out of the city, basically. down this other road. Okay, my connection, I think it should be okay now. It's kind of blowing off the trees. Alright. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go down this road. I don't know if I'd make it in this car. Because I was going to turn down this one, third line. No, I ain't touching that one. I'm gonna get stuck. I'll stick to the main one here. Maybe I'll do that on another day because it's beautiful. So this takes me into the small little village. It's not even a village, not even a hamlet. There's not a lot here. It's like a community center. A couple of older houses, a bar, restaurant, some tennis courts. Don't worry, Willie, I'll be back. The connection should improve in a minute or so. Little section, it starts to buffer a little bit, so. So right now I'm going westbound towards Highway 10. And Highway 10 runs south, north-south, just like Airport Road did. I don't know if I'm going to go down Highway 10. I think I want to stay on these back roads. Just trying to decide which road I want to go down next. I could go down first line. Nope, can't, because it's a no exit road. So maybe I'll go to the next one. I mean, that road go through. Ontario is basically a highway called Highway 10. And then here in Ontario, they did some road widening and reconstruction and stuff. And they made Highway 10 like a provincial highway. But then here Ontario, which is the original stuff here Ontario, so first line, east of as well. Just, I don't know, just naming conventions, really, at the end of the day. Oh, that's the one I wanted. I got lots of time before my next appointment, so. let's see. Jeez, yeah, that's going to be fun. Here, we'll just back into this guy's driveway because he's... Yeah, so we're going to go down this road here. Okay, well, glad you were able to stick around. I appreciate that. It's always good chatting with you, my friend. And yeah, I'm sure we'll stay in touch. So here in Ontario, this is the one I wanted to go down. This one will take me further. So I'm just working my way south to get to Orangeville. That's what I'm trying to do. And I started all the way back in Blue Mountain, then Collingwood, then Stayner, then Creemore, then Mansfield, then Mono Cliffs. Now I'm out here in no man's land, and I will be there shortly, I think, weather permitting. Oh yeah, isn't this great? Living in the country is hard. It is hard for a lot of people. I mean, it's beautiful in the summer, still lots of work to do, but man, wintertime can be a real hard time for people. Stopped snowing. I mean, these are all just streamers coming through. They'll be over and done with. But then you got to deal with all the wind. Look at this one. The wind going off the top of that snowbank that I'm going to drive through. Wow. Yep, I do not want this road because I can't, it's not a through street. Shoot. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to figure something out here. Get back into this guy's driveway. Turn here. Oh yeah, I can feel a car through the snow. Alright, so now I'm going westbound again, getting closer to Highway 10. Man, some of these houses are buried. Oh, God. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can make a left-hand turn. Nope. Look at that, a wall of white. Wall of white. Wow, it's like a snow globe. Holy. I don't know if you can hear the wind howling outside. Ambulance. Oh, those other cars didn't even pull over or even attempt to. Some people. Wind literally is, I don't know how windy it is in Orangeville, but man, oh man, by the looks of it, looks like the whole town is encased in snow. So, just about there. It's amazing how different the weather can be from one area to another. And it wasn't that long ago either. Okay, so let's see. snowbanks are so high. I can't believe the snowbanks are so high. Oh my God. I can't even see. There's a snow globe here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn at the next lights, and then I'll do kind of a loop back, and I'll go up to the main street, see what that's like. I've got lots of time between my appointment. This has to be the most snow I've seen in years. This is just incredible. I mean, I remember growing up as a kid, and this is the kind of weather we would get, but it's been a long time since I've seen weather like this. I mean, when you have snowbanks that are taller than people, you know it's been a rough winter. Quebec, they probably look at this weather and go, yeah, we're used to this. Quebec always gets lots of snow. Broadway, Main Street of Orangeville was named after Broadway in New York. Because the founder, Orange Lawrence, he loved New York and he wanted to design his town kind of the same way as New York did. So hence we got Broadway, and hence we've got a statue of Orange Lawrence in the middle here on the left-hand side. And yeah, they used to actually have angled parking like Collingwood still does. And you got 1st Street, 2nd Street, 3rd Street, and you got all these. Anyways, it was designed after New York in terms of like grid layout. Don't block the intersection. All right. Look at that, it's almost 1 o'clock. Okay, there's a lot of, why we stopped. I know we're stopped at a light, but there's so many cars. Okay, maybe it was a mistake to come up this way. Because I'm just sitting here in traffic. Well, we're snap dab in the middle of Orangeville, so well, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to park here for a quick second. But yeah, I'm going to kind of call it here. So thanks for joining on my adventure, and be sure to catch one of the other videos I got going on. So like I always say, thanks so much, and you know, like I always say, get out and explore. See you on the next video. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.